Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. My name na Capo Daniel, the spokesman of the Ambazonian Governing Council and the anti-kidnapping czar. This one na a report for our anti-drug activity them for inside the great state of Bamenda, capital of the Savannah State, capital of our resistance. Last time I be tell una, say for inside Bamenda and for most part for Ambazonia, La République du Cameroon, they don't inject drug for use them, for lure our fighters them, for places where they could be vulnerable, and also for use them for poison our citizens them and our youth, just like how the French colonial master they be do for destroy Cameroon, their own culture and their values by alcohol and entertainment. Inside our city, we see the injection of a drug where they call and say caillou. Last time we didn't talk about them. According to the governing council, if we stop this drug trade where it spoil our country, it will help for stop kidnapping for ransom 80%. So this one a big fight for we call on all civilians and for help as we go identify these people. Then for this report, they go be under arrest. Our soldiers they go look for them. More importantly, we call on all civilians them for no say these are drug dealers and these are people that needs to be arrested and incarcerated. So we go start the report for inside Bamenda, for the great city for Bamenda. The first of this drug dealer them, where Cameroon military they use it. Now one way we don't go for go catch it, run, make a bring a face for una, make una see him. This boy wanna see image, they call in a Nesto. Now one of the drug dealer they would try for arrest it, either run go for Douala. If any man find it for Douala, make una report him. The person we get Ambazonia soldier that blood for his hand. If it is sell, na he corrupt one Ambazonian fighter they call in a Commander Tiger for Bamenda, and I sell it before the one kill it. So he be wanted, we define it for sale and distribution of drug for our youths them. If any man for Douala una no place where they una inform we. This particular man, they call it Nestor, he don't run already for Bamenda, he don't go for Douala. So they put people there for Douala for notice me then find it. If it work near Billy Jones. Billy Jones, if you don't know Billy Jones, now one of the big drug dealer, the way the Cameroon government, they will recruit them. Now he and his brother, where they require Ndoski, now they introduce this drug caillou for inside Bamenda, when the Cameroon military they supply. Now their network, if we bring this drug inside Bamenda, introduce them for our youths them, and then they continue for begin sell this drug. It work with one of the Cameroon agent the way he come up for the DDR center, they call it backwire. It be a former Ambazonian fighter where he be infiltrate fighters and infiltrate them. Through he they don't capture a lot of Ambazonian fighter, they don't destroy our youths them in the course of doing so. So me gonna remember these two names them, Billy Jones and his brother where they call Ndoski for Bamenda they work for Cameroon government for supply drugs for inside our capital city for Bamenda. The other agent, Backwire, we will bring a video eventually. They're in our position. Backwire, if we never catch it. Now he be sell General Tiger as a talk after the death of a Commander Tiger for Bamenda. They ran transfer you for inside Nkwen area where them fee say go be safe for the. So the Ndoski, we been a brother for Billy Jones, he today from Nkwen now. We see struggle forget their location. So make our public the help we forget the location of Ndoski and Backwire. Backwire na a nickname. Also you get Mongrang, where name na Charlie in a kickboxer, na person where they do kickboxing. He too na a drug dealer where Cameroon military they use it for inside Bamenda. Following our operation for capture some of these drug dealer them, we will not be capture them, but we'll capture some of their clients them will use them where they don't be intoxicated with drug. Take una for inside Bamenda, make a bring una the video, make una see them.
Caillou, no be back no. Caillou, say Caillou no fine. Biki shut up. Son your skin. Say Caillou, talk say Caillou. Na tie or you no fine no. You say Caillou Ombanga. Caillou Ombanga. Robbie asking they fine. You know fine. Rub your skin. You know fine. Rub your skin. Drink that water. I say, you need drinker. You, hey, Ali. I don't drink. When I woke up, they run, they go. Ali, leave that thing there for day. If I catch when I again for that play when I gather, when I go, Ali.
So these are some of the youths, the way they can be intoxicated with drug. They abandon their house them. They stay in for places they buy drug. Then when they no get money, they go out, go kidnap people them, aggress people them, seize people their mobile phone, go sell them for take money. The issue they bring big problem for inside our town for Bamenda, not just with the soldiers, but with civilians for the most part. And a battle where we must fight them with all ways we will get them, just like we fight kidnapping for ransom, because the drug now the number one cause for kidnapping for ransom. Because when the boy they don't take that drug, they no get money for take that drug. They go do everything for get drug. They go do another kidnapping for ransom. Now why that we need for must stop this drug for inside Bamenda and across Ambazonia. It be very, very important. So I will take una again. Another drug dealer way the Cameroon military they use it for Bamenda for supply drugs and also for do their errands for try for identify Ambazonian fighters. In name na Erico. He do want to work now with gendarmes them. That place where they supply light for the whole Bamenda. It be been a place where be the sell shoot them before now it work for the Cameroon terrorist military. The second person, now two people then where they work for them for Savannah Street. For inside Dublin for old Savannah Hotel, two Mbororo then they when a ex-convict them, where they don't bring them, they recruit them right for prison. They be do calling now. Then they for Bamenda, the Cameroon military they use them. Then they for Savannah Street they sell drug. They record the other one in name na one solo. It for inside Savannah Street they supply drug. They work for Cameroon military as a spy and as an informant. They call them indicator for the Cameroon military. They call for this drug dealing scheme where the Cameroon military they use them. It then have inside Old Town for Bamenda with the kingpin for they in name na Columbus. The Columbus na manway he get he don't buy 2 trailer them only with money for this drug. We know see the money for drug plenty because the boy they go kidnap. They do other kidnapping and for take the money can pay and for the drug dealer them. Now Maui get plenty cow them for bush. He get 2 trailer them for road only for money for this kidnapping for this drug way it is selling for Old Town for corner Cameroon La Republic their public security building for Old Town. The man it is selling with woman. The Columbus is selling with woman. You get a Kemande and a woman. Then two they say they join they sell that drug. They run a family business. Then you also get 7 door. 7 door would attack them several times, even use throw a grenade for this several times, open fire for the because Cameroon military then they for they protect them. All these people then they work now for places they stay for places Cameroon military they protect them. So we need to track them down and we need the help for the population for sure with their vulnerability them. So for 7 door you get Uncle D and the family member, then they did the 8. All them, they say Caillou. Now, for they to a back wire to be base because that place they get support, direct support and backup from the Cameroon terrorist military them. Then you get for Atuakum. For Atuakum Junction, they so new snack they way some guy they way they call it Sagat. Itu na mawe it transact with Cameroon occupation terrorist military them for supply drug them. So we don't go for a place we never catch you. I go on for take time for show now. A place we're gonna see a place where it is supply the drug for inside a Tuakum. So for this window, nowadays you can buy drug, you can knock the door, the window, they did not pass the drug for the game for you transact with you for the. So we don't try for sashi, we never have to get the sagat. Now front door this, so now if you identify the house, make all neighbor they know say a wanted person there for the way they supply drug for help for destroy our youth and also for work as a black leg for La Republic. Also, you get another person where they call na Akemande, where to the supply drug They want to work directly with the La Republique, their military, for help to identify soldier them when they come buy drug, and then later on they could tag them so that they could follow them, they could catch them. Now they are commanded a house this, we be in location, we no be catchy, we go continue for fight against this drug. Now a thing way we go use one stone for shoot two birds. It go help for stop kidnapping for ransom. It go bring peace and tranquility, and it go help our youths them where they don't be lured into this type of habit for where it be targeted for destroy them. We must all join hands together for fight against this drug, against kidnapping for ransom, and against all excesses them we don't bring for we as we try for solve problem with La Republique. La Republique is the creator. God bless you now.